Okay everybody, and welcome back to Learn with Minecraft Education. Today we are going to be looking at the much anticipated 1.17 version of the game. We're going to look at all of the new features, see what we think about them, test them out, and spoiler alert, it's really good. Okay, here we are on the website, where we're going to go through some of the brand new additions to this. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not associated in any way with the Minecraft Education team, just a teacher who's downloaded this and giving some of my opinions. But you can see straight away we have got loads of new items, new structures, biomes, mobs and items, and we've got the caves and cliffs update stuff as well in here. So this is just a quick overview of loads of the new stuff. There's a lot to look at, and it's going to be a very long video if we look at everything in detail. But here's one of the big things: 40-person multiplayer. It used to be 30. We've got photos as items. Take a photo, put it in your portfolio, save it and put it into an item frame. Some new stuff that's changed for Python, some library updates, the way lessons are organised, and new lessons in there as well. I've wanted this for a while. The structure block updates for loading in structures, saving structures to use in different worlds, and we're going to have a little look at that and test out this later. But I do want to jump in, just load up the game and show you guys what it looks like, because of course it looks now completely different. Please remember this is the beta version of the game, so there may be some differences when you get your version. Now straight away you can see we're in a nether biome in the background there, and it looks very different. Bottom corner there we've got version 1.17.302, and this is what I noticed straight away in the top, is it's got some information about your system there at the top. It tells you how many frames per second you've got, and a few different bits of information about your memory, how much memory is on your system. And guys, when you download this beta, if you do need to delete your old version, and one of the things you may be worried about is, are all my old worlds there? Well, let's go to view my worlds and have a look. All of our old save worlds are there, so if that's something you're concerned about, certainly for me it wasn't an issue. It loaded up all of my old worlds. Not a problem. Okay, so let's have a dive around in some of the menus before we start up a new game and try out some of this cool stuff with structure blocks and some of the new items. Okay, so we've got a new climate and sustainability tab there, which I believe is new. The Python stuff looks kind of the same. And let's go to biomes and worlds. Yeah, we've got some new stuff here. Biomes, if I scroll down here, I'll be expecting to see a couple of new ones. Lots of familiar stuff, but yeah, there's a nether biome. I think that's new. So yeah, some new biomes as it said on the website there. Now guys, if you want to download and try this beta version of the game, you can do that. There's a link in the description. But if I start up a new game here, you'll see all of my mods are still there and my add-ons. And this is going to be one of the things I want to look at in future videos. Are 1.17 mods and mobs going to be easier to get working now that Education Edition is also up to 1.17? I hope so. I am going to be very positive about this update today because I think it's a really big thing. The guys at Minecraft Education Edition team have clearly listened to what people want, particularly with structure blocks and getting us up to the most recent version. So let's straight away, structure blocks are no longer in our inventory, so we have to /give @s, that's yourself, and we're going to look at structure block. We've also got structure void, which we will look at a little bit later on as well. But the new structure blocks, let's do this. This is what I really wanted from Minecraft. So you see there's lots of new buttons and options and lists and stuff about redstone save mode. I guess we need to build a bit of something in our block. Let's just build a few blocks just to test this out, something that is very recognizable when we copy and paste it somewhere else in the world later on. That's fine. All this looks good. Let's change the name just to test. There we go. Save. Structure saved. Awesome. So I guess now I want to chuck down another structure block and see if I can load in this particular shape. So we're going to save this as test on my desktop. Yeah, so I'm going to just go to structure name. I'm just going to type test and see if it kind of finds. Yeah, it's found it. There it is. Cool. And click. Be interesting seeing the file structure where it's saved that to on my computer, but again, another time. So you can see it's copied it in there, and you can change the rotation a little bit and stuff like that, which is what I've done here. I've rotated it, I think, 90 degrees, but that's awesome. So we can copy and paste buildings now. We need an axolotl, don't we? because the internet over the last few months has been obsessed with these, and we can now play with them too. It's just a little kind of aquatic, I don't know, amphibious thing, and it's cool. We need some netherrack armor. That's awesome too. And now let's have a look at this void block, 'cause I don't know what a structure void block does or is. Okay, kind of looks like a boundary block. Let's Google this, Minecraft structure void, and we'll go on to Minecraft fandom and see. It's an invisible block that allows existing blocks to remain unchanged. When you load in a building, and if you want something to stay there, the structure void will sort that out. We'll have a play around with that another time. Let's test out this camera and portfolio and item frames, because that seems like it could be a pretty cool little function. Let's take a picture of this cow here, and we want to get some item frames, see if a glowing frame makes any difference. Probably not. I need to grab my portfolio, I think. There it is, so let's save that. So there it is, it's saved as photo. Whoa. That's cool, it kind of like works like a map. I can pop it up there, that's cool, and put a sign underneath it, my cow. That's awesome. So let's take a selfie with my little art gallery behind me. Let's grab another item frame. That's really cool. There'll be all sorts of creative uses for this, I imagine. And it might be something, it might be an extra way to maybe get external pictures and so on into Minecraft if we can work out how the file system works. But for now, this is really cool. It should look like this, for example, and a picture of you know, what you want your students to do. So guys, we've got to finish up there. I don't want to make this video go on too long. I really like so many of these new features. Just getting all the 1.17 stuff is great. All the students are going to love it. But the extra functionality of the structure blocks, brilliant. I love it. Having an extra 10 players for your multiplayer world is going to make a difference to quite a few teachers, I would have thought. It's just nice to not have that worry, have a bit of extra headroom in the numbers there. Like I said, in future videos I do want to delve more deeply into what the 1.17 version is, how it will affect us, and what's in this beta. If there's anything that maybe you've tried out the beta and you think there's something it's missing, something that's fantastic that you really like, or anything like that, leave a comment below, but also get in contact on the page, link down below, and give your feedback to the Minecraft team, because this is a beta version and you will be able to affect a change. They want to know what you think about it, so they can make possible changes to it before it gets pushed out to all the users. But for now, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. Please do like and subscribe, and I will see you all later in the week.